Hello, hi. Starting 3 minutes earlier. Thinking of doing some demo on my Kickstarter campaign. So hopefully people can get to know more about how to use this platform. Share realize that there are people who there are people who came to me and told me that, hey, I don't know how to use that. Don't know how to use this Kickstarter. Don't have account eh? How to sign up? How to do this? How to do that? So yeah, I think anything new is something that people will not find familiar because it's something new, right? Okay. So this is actually my Kickstarter page. So you actually look at the uh the bar here. So you can actually see that under Kickstarter.com projects oblique Andrew Ang SG. Yeah, that's Andrew Ang SG is my account. So under that, there's actually the book title. Yep. So the average is that's how you actually can type to look for me. Otherwise, simply just go to Kickstarter and then type A dot C dot E dot, as simple as that. Yep. Just type this A dot C dot E dot. You'll be able to find out. Okay. Let's see whether you can. Let me do a demo. Yep. So when you type A.C.E. right, you'll be able to find my project. Okay. So you click on this. Okay, I already logged in my account, so might not be so useful for you when you are looking at that. Okay. So okay, very good news is the project or the campaign, the average A.C.E. the average is funded. Okay, thank you so much for people who have came forward and backed me. I have 70 backers. That's a good news. But okay, in less than 2 weeks, I need to get 230 backers. So the target is 300 backers. So I hope there are more people who can come forward and back me up. Yeah, you will benefit more. Definitely, if you back me, you will benefit more. Yeah, really. Yeah, there'll be a lot of activities moving forward to maybe give back to people that back me, give back to people in Singapore that then enjoy the fruits. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to share myself today. Yep. Thank you for tuning. So today is quite different because I'm going to share you some untold story. Something that a lot of friends might not even know. Yep, a lot of you. Yeah. So so this is going to be sharing a bit about my content of the book, the average ace. So for those of you who are new to this project, new to this book, this is a book about entrepreneurships, a book that shares about the hard work, difficulty, and sacrifice that it takes to become an entrepreneur. A book about passions, dreams, and motivations. I hope in today's session, you guys will understand more about my book and share with your loved ones. Yeah, don't keep me a secret. Please share with your loved one, or friends, or colleagues, or people who aspire to be entrepreneurs. Okay, in my book, right, I will share the behind the scenes actions of an entrepreneur, the experience that I have been through, and also the people that I have met. Okay, so let me begin on how I started the book title and how it actually relates to me personally. As you would have known from my website, A.C.E. stand for Adversity Creates Extraordinary. So being an ace in anything requires one to be extraordinary. And in order to be extraordinary, one need to face adversities, and hence to become an ace, you need this adversity that creates extraordinary, which in short, A.C.E. ace. Okay, but with any journey, one has to begin with something familiar, something close to your heart, something that you're interested in. Everyone has their own personal preference and taste. I've seen people who dislike sweet food. Heard of people who prefer to live in wilderness rather than in a metropolis. Different people have their own likes and dislike, right? So similarly, this concept applies to you, passions. The concept of passions. Passion is a word that has very strong and complex meaning. I would say that passion can never be truly understood until you feel it deep inside you. Yet I see the frequent usage of this meaningful and powerful word in the social media market, abusing it to maximize their business marketing strategies. This misuse word of the word has caused the meaning behind it to be blurred for many individuals, especially the ones that are seeking for their own passions. Passion is not simply the desire to do something. It goes beyond that. It covers your extreme desire to achieve something that you want, and it can go to an extent of making appropriate sacrifice in your life. Sacrifice. Passion is a way of life. It is a personal belief for something that touches deep into your heart. This can only be truly and fully understood when you experience yourself. There are, of course, enjoyable moments in the pursuit of your passion, but be prepared to undergo painful moments such as making sacrifice on things that you are comfortable with. Okay, let me share with you a short story about myself and regarding this topic. Okay, I was an engineer, and as an engineer back then, before I become a entrepreneur, more than 20 years ago, we actually did road shows. We went to exhibition hall, and it actually set me thinking about, hey, actually, what we are doing is not really the correct things. Okay, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. Let me explain. When you go to exhibitions, we end up giving memo pack, giving mark, giving things. But actually, is that the way? Because we actually didn't generate branding, not enough branding, I think. Didn't generate the interest to be interested in our products. We didn't spend enough time to share about the products, engineering products. So this actually set me thinking when I joined to be a so-called insurance agents. But I believe, to me, right, it's entrepreneurship to help people to achieve financial freedom. That is my belief, not just simply insurance agents. That's not what I want. So with this belief, I actually went on to join the company 20 years ago, and I spent a lot of time, effort to do road shows on the street, in the shopping mall, in the exhibition hall. And I realized that actually, I can actually motivate, persuade people to actually take control of their financial decisions. Yeah, take control. Don't you feel that actually in Singapore or in the worldwide, not just Singapore, a lot of people know that they should do this, they should do that when it comes to money. But how many of us take control, really sit down, do the expenditures, budgeting, look at the asset liability, and manage our financial from time to time, not have to day to day, but for time to time. So, I'm showing you that for me to have that power, seriously, you need the power to successfully get people, convince them, motivate them. A lot of strangers become my customer. One of them actually is the one that committed suicide. I got to know her because of exhibition. Yeah, she actually bought 10 over insurance policy, but she committed suicide a few years ago, and that's how her sister actually gave the $2,000 to me to thank me for drafting a will for her. She was a stranger before I got to know her. I helped her to make financial planning. I was the first one, although she had been to bank or whatever before me. But to her, I was the first and only financial planner that actually helped her to plan out her financial needs, financial wants, and actually helped her to make it possible. Okay, so that is actually a short story, but I think you think about it, how many people is willing to do what I'm doing, go to the street, go to HDB, door to door knocks, go to shops, go to exhibitions, spend countless hours, a lot of sleepless night, and thinking about how to actually convince people, hey, you must take actions to take control of your finances. And I think that is the power of the passions. Okay, another factor, important factor to keep in mind in your journey would be the frequent encounter with failure. There is a saying that goes, failure is what defines you as a successful individual. Even the smartest man can make a mistake. Why can't me? Okay, so always keep in mind that failure is like a lesson. It teaches you what is right and what is wrong. So never give up. A failure is just a feedback to let you know that there's something need to be improved. Yep. The most important thing is don't do the same thing all over again and repeat the same mistake. That is silly, right? Okay. So doing the same thing and expect different result is insanity. Albert Einstein said that. So always improve, fine tune, and reflect. See what is needed to actually improve. And if you have passions, it will help you to motivate you to achieve your inside greatness of you. Okay. Apart from learning from your failure, some of us might be on the path of finding your passions. Don't rush yours, as everyone has their own timeline. Your time will come. There is nothing wrong with taking a longer time to find what is truly inside of you. You can experiment with different routes and find the one that inspires you, make you desire for success. The day that you find the extreme desire to achieve something in the field of work, it is then your time to work hard and act on that desire. And I believe timing is everything. So be patient, wait for that timing. And I always believe in the needs of surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. A common and popular statement by many successful individuals says that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I'm referring to sticking to your. I'm not referring to sticking to your cliques of and friendships. I'm not saying that. Okay, I actually means how like-minded people can influence you to propel your way through your entrepreneurship or goal in many different ways. You never have to walk alone your journey towards success. Finding the right partners to join you in your journey will only make it more enjoyable but make it more efficient. Yeah, so I'm talking about the 5 people are people who are interested in entrepreneurships. That's what I meant. Not your cliques, not your friends. They can be your cliques, they can be your friends, but I don't mean that, okay. So since I'm in this topic of having like-minded individual, I will share with you a short story about myself in the journey of pursuing my success. In year 2003, I was quite disappointed because there is actually a dot-com bubble followed by Twin Tower collapse, the World Trade Tower collapse, the US and Europe fighting in the war in 2002 and 2003. The SARS, everyone's putting on masks and no customer or no prospect want to see me. But that year was the year that I first made a commitment that I will do my MDRT. And I surrounded with people who are like me, new, haven't do it, however have that missions, that commitment. Yes, the commitment, the missions that yes, we think alike. We want to do MDRT. We want to achieve $1 million round table, and a few of us went for it. Yeah, that year I did it in a short 4-5 months after July when SARS was declared okay. After July, I went for it. I hit my first MDRT. No discount. It was a full MDRT target I did in 2003. So I think everything can be done, no matter what, right? So don't give up. Persist. Okay? To simply sum it up, it's always better to move as a group rather than as a lone ranger. So with a few of us, we motivate each other, encourage each other, right? So even after completing the writing of my book, I would not say I fully understand the meaning of passions. Yep. However, throughout the adversities and experience that I have encountered in my life, I see that my passion is to love people and to help others who need assistance regardless of friends or foe. Okay. Therefore, I strongly encourage those of you that are still finding your passion to explore the world, go and see, okay, and experience the different routes available, okay, for you. And one day you will definitely find something you will ignite the desire in your heart. And when that day comes, I hope you are mentally prepared to work for it and be a successful individual that can probably say, yes, I have make it. And I believe when I talk about taking up different experiences in the world, some of you might be confused or lost. How can I experience different things? Experiences are important for you to truly find your passions. Let me share with you about some experience that I had been through which impacted me as a person. I hope by sharing my story you can have a better insight on what to expect during your own journey. So when I was in the university, a lot of us dream to become scientists because we are engineers. So we thought that the being a scientist will be something that is ultimate thing for an engineer. Well, so some of them actually aim to do a PhD. So I was also pursuing that. While I'm not really very passionate about engineering, yeah, I love to do engineering. I'm curious about engineering. However, I didn't actually thought that that is my ultimate. Yeah, I didn't feel that it's so passionate that I want to be a scientist. I worked very hard. I got my first class honor, and then someone was showing me to a professor and wanted to help me to apply the UK government PhD scholarship. I went for backpacking, and with a very low $300, 300 Singapore dollars budget, I toured 10 countries in Europe. It helped me to clarify. And when I go around talking to people, I realize that actually my heart is not in engineering, not as much. It is near me, something quite close, yet it is not. So I didn't pursue. Yeah. So I think sometimes you need to have a clear mind. You need to go out, talk to people, go and experience. Maybe that will help you in terms of finding your passion, finding on what you want. Okay. And finally, always remember the most important steps in a journey is the first step. You will be a difficult one, yeah, to take. Okay, but trust me, it's something you would regret if you don't take it. So why not do it anyway? And before I finish this, I want to highlight two important qualities that you should cultivate before you embark your journey. So persistent is one of the criteria to have, is a trait that keep the journey going, as well as the main path in which gets you from you beginning to the end, without which you can never reap the rewards that you sow. Many people give up because they didn't have the persistence. And what drives the persistence is the passions. So persistence is also part of the passions that propel you. Yep. And understanding is also important in improving the quality of your entrepreneurships. You need to know the intricate mechanisms in which entrepreneurship works, as well as being extremely honest with yourself. After all, your experiences yield new paths in which you can take to deepen and refine your passions, as well as improve and increase the outlook of your entrepreneurships. Okay, that's all for today, folks. Yep. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to watch my video. I hope this session you have a better understanding of my books, and I sincerely hope you can help spread the word, making my project reach greater heights. So as of today, like what I shared just now, our Kickstarter project currently have 70 backers, 70 of you. It's getting close to our final goal of 300 backers, and we have less than 2 weeks. Therefore, I hope you can actually share it with your friends, family, colleagues, whoever. Yep. It just take $2. I don't think it's not as much thing for you. Okay, click on the link to share if you like to. Thank you very much. Give me feedback, text me, call me, email me, or PM me. Yep. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you very much, everyone. All the best to you. Let's do it together and let's hope that there'll be more job creation in Singapore. Our Minister Hing has announced a very nice budget, very nice support for us. We ourselves have to also roll our sleeve and work to find that jobs, to create that jobs. Yep. So it's everyone effort. You cannot just rely on government budgets. It won't work. Sorry to say that. Yeah, I'm not trying to criticize. What our government is saying is everyone have to come together to play ball, to work together. Then there will be more job opportunities, better economic stability, right? I'm sure you understand. Thank you. Good night. Bye.